DJ wise, I started out with wow, believe it or not, some Gemini belt drive turntables that were like, you had to be, your hands had to be so nimble, so that the needles wouldn't even skip. Like, and I got pretty good at it actually, believe it or not. They weren't like Technics 1200, they were far from Technics 1200. They were like really just some super low budget turntables, but I made it work, man. I made those turntables work, and it was like, I used to make mixtapes and people would be like, yo, you have 1200s? And I'm like, nah, I don't even have 1200s. I got some belt drives. They're like, well, how you doing all of that? How you making all those sounds and cutting scratches with those turntables? And I'm like, practice, I guess. You know, this machine, as far as like producing, I would have to say, wow, as far as sampling, I have like a rack mount, believe it or not. I had a rack mount, I think it was Digitech. It was like a 7-second sample. It was like, you know, like, you overdub the samples. Like, I would sample like the loop of the drum, and then I would like re-sample again and like put something over it. Like, and every time you did it though, the quality of the sample got worse and worse. So it was just really just, it was low budget, but it was working for the time when I first started making beats. My first actual MPC, little known fact, was given to me from Marley Marl. Yeah, it was given to me from Marley Marl. Yeah. But I was working with the artist at the time. Y'all may know him. His name's Tragedy Gaddafi. You know, put the group together. Capone Noriega. You know, work with so many different artists. Black Market Militia on Nature Sounds. You know, shout out to Tragedy Gaddafi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, through Tragedy, I had linked up with Marley. Marley had hooked me up with a Kai MPC 62. Like, just here, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Just do your thing. Trag came to my apartment at the time. I was like, yo, here you go, do your thing. And then from that point on, I was like, wow, I just got a drum machine that sampled from Marley Marl, like, that he probably did record on himself. And you know, I just started making magic on a drum machine, man. You know, didn't even ask for it back either. He was just like, yo, I gave it back actually after, you know, I had made my finances and everything, got my own equipment. I gave it back to him, but he never really asked for it back, you know, which I thought was really cool. so you know, and shout out to Marl and all those records. I didn't really know that those samples had to be cleared, you know what I'm saying? And they had, you know, you know, it's a learning process, like I said.
So you get a knock on the door saying hello?
Well, not, you know, from the label, you know what I mean? Like the label, when I learned that the label would be like, well, this, you know, you understand that this, you're sampling this record, and part of what we're going to pay you will come out of it, out of the budget, because we have to pay the artist for the sample credits. And I'm like, okay, cool. For me, I didn't mind that because, you know, if the record is dope, and, you know, and everybody loves the record, man, just pay the artist. Pay the artist that you're sampling. They deserve it just as much, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Were you able to get any publishing at all with Miss Fat Booty?
Yes. I'm not going to go into the percentage, but yes, yeah.
That's Aretha Franklin. That's good. Yeah. She could have took the whole record.
She could, yeah. That's what I want to meet. I definitely want to meet Aretha Franklin.
You still haven't met Aretha?
I haven't met Aretha. I got a funny feeling though I'm going to be somewhere where we're going to be in the same circle and be like, wow, there's Aretha. You know what I'm saying? Like, word.